We charged to the polls on Tuesday, sort of. With the county races, especially on the Democrat side and the school board seats, I'd bet we see turnout in the greater Hazleton area anyway, somewhere around 40%, maybe as high as 50%. But to many people, that's not good enough. It has become a national obsession to raise the percentage of people registered to vote and to increase the percentage of registered voters who actually vote. In the process, we've taken several steps that have seriously compromised the integrity of our elections. More absentee ballots are taken every year. Ask anyone who's ever tried to rig an election, say Bill Stinson if you can find him. The way to do it is get the absentees. That would say, looking at things logically, we ought to make them harder to get. No, we make them easier. The motor voter bill was immensely popular. It was also incredibly corruptive. There are thousands of dead people across this state still registered to vote, and in some wards with powerful machines, you're voting, dead or alive. There are hundreds of people registered to vote in 2 or 3 different places, leaving open a conjecture the question of how many of those second votes are for sale. Another dumb thing we do in an effort to bring up the voter participation rate is to allow college students to vote where they're going to school, which is not home. So we have the insanity of Philadelphia residents voting here. In fact, one regional newspaper ran an editorial last week practically begging college kids to get out and vote. This is mega stupid, and I hope college students in those situations do not vote here. An organized campaign to get college transients to vote for any candidate or cause can affect the outcome, but those college kids who are only here 6 to 9 months a year for 2 or 4 years won't feel the long-term effects and won't have to pay the bill. For example, there was an organized campaign to get college kids to vote for the arena a few years ago. Now, they weren't going to live here, and they weren't going to be around to pick up the taxes to cover the bill. They just thought it would be cool to go to concerts while they were here. State law should be changed so they could vote only at their permanent address and not at their college way station, which brings me back to my original point. If only 20% of people care enough to make the effort to get out and vote, so be it. There is nothing magical about reaching 60 or 70% turnout. The idea should be to get people to care, not to move the beads on the abacus with those who don't. I'm L.A. Tarone.